You want to open an account, huh? Unfortunately, we're experiencing a system failure right now. It might be faster to open an account elsewhere.
Huh? A $3 billion account was withdrawn.
This is the end for us.
That can't be.
They seem quite busy. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work as a janitor. Today I came to Toyomeki Bank to open an account.
Next customer, please. Keiichi?
Akiko? She's my ex-girlfriend, Akiko Matsunaga. I never expected to see you working here.
I actually just transferred here last month. Are you working as a janitor?
Well, something like that.
I see. So, what brings you here today?
I want to open a bank account.
Unfortunately, we're experiencing a system failure right now, so you'd have to wait quite a while. It might be faster to open an account elsewhere.
For a system failure, no one seems particularly panicked. I understand. In that case, I'd like to close my account holding $3 billion.
Huh?
Ignoring Akiko's stunned reaction, I left Toyomeki Bank. Without any delay, I began procedures to close the account and headed to a different bank.
Please feel free to let me know if your feet are cold. We can provide a heater for you.
This person is so considerate. She talks very clearly, yet her tone is incredibly kind. As I admired the woman handling my account with such care, a $3 billion account was withdrawn.
This is the end of us.
That can't be.
What exactly did you do to Mr. Sato?
What?
Mr. Sato called us. He said your handling of the situation was what made him want to close his $3 billion account.
What exactly happened?
Well?
You sent him away, thinking we had a system failure.
I wasn't sure how long it would take to be resolved. So I thought I shouldn't keep him waiting.
That wasn't a system failure. It was just a paper jam in the printer causing a delay.
What?
What have you done?
Mr. Sato had a $3 billion account with our bank. He's an investor.
That can't be. When I asked him about his job, he said he was a janitor.
He works as a cleaner on the side, to remind himself of the value of money.
Oh no, I had no idea.
Losing a $3 billion account is like cutting off our bank's lifeline.
Banks rely on deposits to make loans and investments. With such a huge account gone, our profits will plummet.
And now, the next problem will be other customers withdrawing their deposits.
Withdrawing deposits?
Would anyone want to keep their money in a bank where a major client has closed their account?
No, sir.
If those people start withdrawing their money all at once,
at worst, we'll have to ask the government for a bailout.
We absolutely must prevent that.
What do we do? Isn't there anything we can do?
I have an idea.
While Akiko is in a desperate crisis, meanwhile,
A $3 billion account?
I've been watching how you handle customers. You're kind and thorough with everyone, prioritizing their needs over profits and offering the best plans. I've been looking for a bank that truly cares about the customers the way you do.
Thank you for such kind words. Please, let me take care of your important account, Mr. Sato. My name is Yui Shinohara.
Nice to meet you, Yui.
Well then, I will be assigning Yui as your personal banker, Mr. Sato.
Thank you, Mr. Makabe.
I've prepared some materials to share with you, Mr. Sato.
I see your family plans are also quite comprehensive.
It is also our job to be planning out a family's life plan. We also offer tax-saving strategies and regional revitalization campaigns, unique to Tokimeki Bank. I'd love to discuss these with you.
They've got similar plans at Toyomeki Bank as well. But these plans seem more thoughtful towards the borrowers.
The borrowers? Huh.
Is something wrong?
Mr. Sato, Can you tell us what you think of this plan?
The campaign idea isn't bad. Using profits from the deposited funds to support agricultural initiatives. Kirameki Town is a lush, green town, blessed with a good climate. I think this plan would be attractive to young people looking to start farming.
But the appeal to the investors is still lacking, right?
Perhaps you could reconsider the benefits for the investors a bit more?
Benefits for the investors?
You currently offer investors a percentage of the profits generated from the agricultural products as a return on their investment. However, it's difficult to move people's hearts with just money alone.
Something beyond what's visible. That's what truly moves people.
I'm sure someone like you can figure out the answer to that.
Can you please give me a week? I'd like to refine this plan further.
I'll be looking forward to it. The next day,
I'm so sorry for dropping by so suddenly.
that's alright. If you want to discuss the campaign with me, I'd be more than happy to make time. Who can that be? Yes?
Keiichi, you're there, right?
Akiko? And Mr. Inoue? What can I do for you?
We came to apologize for what happened the other day.
There is no need to apologize. I no longer have ties with your bank.
Wait, at least hear me out. We've reworked on a plan and prepared a new and more attractive one.
10 minutes. No, just 5 minutes is fine. Can you please spare us some time?
I guess I can't let them keep causing a scene outside. Alright then.
Who is this lady? Nice to meet you. I'm Yui Shinohara, Mr. Sato's personal banker at Tokimeki Bank. A personal banker?
So, you have already opened a new account?
That's right.
Please, allow me to apologize first. I am terribly sorry for the way our employee, Akiko, behaved with you yesterday.
An apology isn't necessary. What's done is done.
Don't be like that. We've known each other for so long. Do you two know each other? We dated back in our school days, right, Keiichi?
That's all in the past now. Please stop with the suggestive comments.
I heard about what happened from Akiko, and there is something I need to explain.
Is it about the system failure?
You're quite perceptive.
Despite the so-called system failure, there was no one working on resolving it, was there?
What do you mean?
That wasn't a system failure halting our operations. It was just a paper jam that temporarily stopped the counters. Akiko just didn't seem to realize that.
Well, it's still true that the counter was stopped. So forgive me, Keiichi. I don't think that's the issue here.
Exactly. Only if you had been more sincere in your response.
We're truly sorry. I've already given her a thorough scolding about it.
I'm really reflecting on my actions. So won't you please just hear our proposal?
What is it?
You're planning to manage your assets at Tokimeki Bank, right? But their interest rates are low, and the benefit for investors are minimal. Isn't that right?
You've done your research.
That's exactly what we're concerned about. On the other hand, we can now offer 15 different plans tailored to different investors, with higher interest rates as well.
More importantly, we can focus on diversified investments to improve the lives of our investors, allowing them to earn profits with low risk.
I see. From an investor's perspective, it does sound like an excellent plan.
Right? So won't you give us another chance?
I'll pass.
What?
But why?
Your plan only focuses on us. Sure, asset growth might be what is important when investing, but I'm not interested in investments that only benefit us.
Keiichi!
Are you saying you're going to turn down such a great plan?
I want to create benefits for both investors and borrowers. I want to bet on the future of Tokimeki Bank. I want to help them realize their vision.
I understand.
Mr. Inoue?
He's made it clear that he is not interested. There is no point in struggling any further. Besides, you'll see soon enough. Ideals are just ideals, nothing more.
Mr. Inoue's cryptic words would soon come back to haunt him.
Mr. Inoue, this is bad. After hearing about Mr. Sato's account closure, investors are lining up to withdraw their deposits. This is the 40th one, and there's no sign of it stopping.
Calm down. Present this new plan to everyone immediately. It's a new asset management campaign I came up with.
This is amazing. This might actually stop the outflow of customers.
Now, go and start promoting it right away.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Bank,
This is bad. What's wrong? Investors who heard about the Tokimeki Bank's new plan are all requesting to review their contracts with us. All at once?
let's go see what's going on at the reception area.
Oh, Keiichi, you're here too.
Akiko, what are you doing here?
We heard that customers who wanted to open accounts with us are being held back at this bank, so we came to talk.
Then please allow me to handle it. Mr. Makabe isn't available since he is away for a meeting.
Why are you stopping the account closure procedures?
It's because our plan is more appealing to them. That the customers are requesting for their contracts to be reviewed, right?
You managed to come up with a countermeasure in just a few days. Huh.
We developed a new plan to win back the customers who moved their accounts to Tokimeki Bank.
A new plan?
The new Investment Trust Deluxe.
This plan offers 30 different types of diversified investments, all tailored for high net worth individuals with high interest rates and high returns.
It's the perfect product for investors planning their futures.
Now, hurry up and proceed the customer's request.
I won't do that.
What?
We can't recommend such a risky plan to our valued customers. What are you talking about?
Right here.
That's...
Right here, in the middle of the document, in a hard-to-notice spot, it clearly states that the sales fees, transfer fees, and even cancellation fees are set significantly higher than usual.
Most plans nowadays don't charge the cancellation fees, but you're squeezing profits out of these hidden charges. Your bank must be struggling financially.
How does he?
Banks make profits from these fees in investment trusts. You probably tried to gloss over this while explaining it to the investors. But Yui and I are professionals. Don't underestimate us.
You didn't need to notice that. But what are you going to do? Even your customers are flocking to us now. You can't stop it anymore.
Don't worry.
I'm here, Keiichi.
Nanamagari?
Who is that?
An old friend of Keiichi's and a famous investor.
Oh, is that you, Akiko? Are you here to use Tokimeki Bank's new plan too?
Huh?
New plan?
Tokimeki Bank is currently running a new campaign for investors like us supporting borrowers through a new plan.
What is that?
When we investors use this plan to start asset management with Tokimeki Bank, the businesses that generate profits from our investments send us monthly gifts as a share of profits. The gifts includes vegetables, fruits, and local specialties from this region. Investors can choose where and how much to invest, consulting with Tokimeki Bank.
We've increased the number of personal bankers to provide personalized service and support for each investor.
What?
Even if you increase the number of personal bankers, where would a small bank like yours even find the staff for that? We introduced an online system to connect with them.
Online?
Recently, many businesses, including hospitals, have adopted online consultations. Yui proposed applying this to Tokimeki Bank, and we opened recruitment nationwide.
As a result, we received an overwhelming number of applications, not just from this town but from other prefectures as well.
When we heard Keiichi was involved in this, we also decided to lend our support, even if it's just a small contribution.
So that's what this is. But isn't this success just because Keiichi was involved? Unlike us who tried to rise up on our own strength.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
Yui and the others had already been thinking about this plan before I gave any advice. Tokimeki Bank, with its customer-first approach, was just struggling to find the right balance between generating profits and satisfying both borrowers and investors.
It would be easy to accomplish just benefiting ourselves, like what you all are doing.
I only shared the investors' perspective with them, that's all.
But your input contributed to the completion of this plan.
Honestly, even without this campaign, I'd still want to work with this bank. Because I can tell that the staff here genuinely cares about each and every customer.
Are you saying such a huge deal succeeded just because of that?
It's not just that. We're interested with our customers' futures. Their lives in a way. If you truly understood that, you wouldn't make such a statement.
That's a valid point.
Mr. Inoue, this is bad. The remaining investors who had deposits with our bank are submitting cancellation requests one after another.
Probably because I spread the word to my contacts too. A big wave is coming for Tokimeki Bank.
This is gonna be crazy. I need to contact all our branches now so they're ready to handle this.
Nana Magari, you'll proceed with the application procedures inside, right?
Yep. It's over. Our bank is doomed.
Why did it come to this?
In the end, Toyomeki Bank requested a bailout from the government but was refused. When this became public knowledge, even ordinary customers began withdrawing their deposits, leading to the bank's bankruptcy.
There's no way we can pay this amount. It's impossible.
There's no end to it. I guess this is what it means to be in complete darkness.
The two of them, having directly contributed to the bank's downfall, were sued for damages and are now drowning in debt. Meanwhile, on our side,
Even the customers who moved to Toyomeki Bank have started coming back to us again. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Sato.
it's all because you worked hard, Yui.
But there's still some hard work that hasn't paid off yet.
Huh?
I'll keep working hard until you notice me.
Wait, do you mean... It seems Yui will have to wait a little longer to find out if her feelings are reciprocated. Thank you for watching!
Make sure to subscribe for more.